point once stood up to with the presence of BMW's division, it's normal for any gearhead to evoke prompt musings of the deft M3 or traveling M5. These are the firsts, all things considered, and when you're put on the recognized, it's hard to imagine anything besides the spearheading German supercars that helped BMW procure its execution corona. They're only amazing, and they completely merit that status. In any case, that doesn't mean the M3 and M5 are the main eminent M-autos of the part. Not by far. At the first since forever BMW Group Test Fest at the Thermal Club Circuit, southeast of Palm Springs, I gave the child 2018 BMW M2 my complete consideration. Presented in 2016, the BMW M2 is the all the more intense successor to the as yet acknowledging 1 Series M Coupe. Truly, have a go at finding a 1 Series M in magnificent condition for under $50,000. It's propelled by BMW's loved 3.0-liter N55 twin-turbocharged inline-6, which delivers a hefty 365 drive and 343 pounds-to-foot of torque when wedged in the motor sound of the modest car. With that much snort on tap, the M2 can deal with a run to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. BMW claims, however, just when made it to the Bavarian automaker's M double-clutch transmission with dispatch control dynamic. With the 6-speed manual box, the period to finish is similar dash increments to 4.4 seconds, to which I say, what difference does it make? It is safe to say that you will surrender being the ace of your space for 0.2 second faster run to 60 miles per hour? The M2 is skilled various different upgrades over the 2 Series Coupe, for example, a fumes framework with electronically controlled folds to create a more throaty note, lightweight axles, control arms, and wheel bearers, an underbody solidifying plate, and bigger, more extensive, lightweight, 19-inch wheels with amazed 245 and 265 tires. 4-cylinder front and 2-cylinder race calipers clasped down on beefier yet lighter 15 and 14.5-inch rotors to convey the M2 to a rushed stop. A dynamic M differential ensures you get energy to the ground as the M2's M-created electric power guiding guarantees its nose remains pointed the correct way. There's even some electronic wizardry as the M dynamic mode to help in keeping the M2 the right route around. That framework, while generally set to fix oversteer, can be set to give the auto a chance to float just marginally to give drivers an additional level of right foot directional control. For this test, however, the overhaul list moved on as the M2 we drove around the South Palm course at the Thermal Club was no run-of-the-mill case. Much the same as the M4 competition convertible we tried amid the day, this M2 had been skilled a full sprinkling of M performance parts accessible from BMW merchants across the country, including carbon fiber body bits, a M performance debilitate, a M performance suspension retrofit, and, above all, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires set up of the standard Pilot Super Sport donuts you'd get on a bone stock M2. As I moved into the M2, the principal thing I saw was the amount I sat in the seats instead of on them. The forcefully supported royal position gave my genuinely thin 6'1" outline an inviting embrace, however people any bigger than me may discover it somewhat tight. Not at all like the inside gave by the Honda Civic Type R, which was the last auto I drove in outrage on a racetrack. The M2's cockpit encompassed itself around me, giving a suspicion that all is well and good. Some may locate the high belt line somewhat of a block, however I was absolutely fine with it. I started up the M2's motor and we set off from the pit path. Our first errand of the day was to take in the track, and we were to do as such by following our teacher over a couple of laps at substantially less than full jog. As we centipeded around, the educator verbally outlined our braking and defining moments, or if nothing else I surmise that is the thing that he was doing. Certain execution updates can have unintended outcomes, and for the M2 I was driving, the M performance exhaust was sufficiently noisy to totally muffle the radio. I'm just for a fresh, energizing motor and fumes note, yet even proprietors of Jaguar F-Types may be humiliated in the driver's seat in this. Unless you anticipate utilizing your M2 as a full-time track toy. There's no reason for spending the additional $2,540 to stun yourself and everybody around you. Simply skip it. Without capable of being heard counsel, I coordinated up the lead auto's developments with the signals it gave to us on track. Gratefully, South Palm is level, so it wasn't hard to monitor our Pioneer, nor was it going to be hard to hit my imprints as we grabbed speed for the second go-round. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.